No, back when we had that job that we both had, crazy people used to call all the time, and
they would make some compelling arguments.
They would make some. I don't know if it was just that they believed it so much.
They believe that shit hard.
That I was just like, I don't want to question this. This has like, no one believes this much, and it's fake.
Yeah, that's the one. Like for those people, it's like that's as real to them as like the clothes I'm wearing are for me. Like that's just like a thing that's happening.
Like the people at the Walmart that are injecting you with like trial drugs.
Yeah.
And like still to this day, I'm like, I believe her. I'm sorry, but I do. I believe that happened to her. She was so convincing. I don't know why. She didn't know why. All she knew is that it definitely happened.
That's fair. I spoke to somebody who was very convinced that Comporium or Comcast or some shit had control over her garage door. And
why? Why did they want
that was exactly the question I had. I was like, man, why do you think they want to do that? And she was like, it's part of a campaign to harass me. They've also been beaming their thoughts into my head, and I hate it.
What are they thinking about?
Just like harassing thoughts. Just like
motherfucking slut.
Yeah, like we hate. She's so stupid. We hate her. Hope she kills herself. And like, obviously, this is somebody who's very mentally ill. But like, she believed this shit so hard that I was
like, she hears that. Like for her, that's wild.
That for me, there was a part of my brain that was just
like,
like,
have control of her garage. Were they opening it and closing it?
I mean, like, to be fair, that's a very real thing that could just happen. You could just have control over somebody's garage with the right opener.
What are they doing? Like, are
just
they
opening it and closing it?
That would make anyone
like odd hours.
Crazy.
Sure, if it was like actually happening, you'd be like, what the fuck? Why is this happening to me? It's like 4 a.m. Nobody in the house is fucking with the garage. Guys, we had a weird job.
We really did.
Somebody, I had an exit interview for this job, and this is not a lie.
Okay.
Somebody, my boss, basically asked me like, so what's your favorite part of this job? Like, what's something that you actually really enjoyed about this job? I know you're obviously having issues, and that's why you're leaving, but like, what's up? And I was like, my favorite part of this job. It is the weirdest job I've ever had. And he was like, what? Like, I mean, I've heard some stuff that I never thought I would ever believe. Like, the nature of what we do...
It's wild.
And I was like, dude, you have to understand. Like, the nature of what we do is so beyond stupid.
Yeah, like, you have to agree with that. And, like, when I started this job, I didn't believe that people were as horrible, gross, and rude as they actually are on a worldwide level.
Yeah. I probably should have bought some medicine.
Because the amount of calls I got about, I walked into the ladies' bathroom today and there was a man in there masturbating.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I heard one-off stories about it, but I got a lot of calls about that.
One of my desk neighbors got a call about somebody who said that somebody was... Damn, Tachibana. There was a group of people...
Can't watch that.
Damn, dude.
Is it bad?
They didn't show anything.
Okay. God.
Oh, well, they showed it now. I'm sorry. That was bad timing.
One time got a call about a mattress firm.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that one.
That employee was just...
Oh, sorry. I didn't finish what I was saying.
Fucking people up.
So, apparently, these people were making a huge fucking mess in the bathroom. Like, on a very regular basis. Like, smearing shit, getting water everywhere. And he said that they can't do anything to these people because they're claiming it's part of their religion. And I was like, man, that's some fucked up shit. I don't care who you are. That's genocide worthy. Fuck that. What the fuck are you doing that requires you to smear shit everywhere? That's a cult.
How do you claim that?
I don't know.
What religion?
He theorized that it was a religion that required them to like wash their feet. But like, why are they using the feces water?
Yeah. And I'm just saying that based on my knowledge of world religions, if it's a religion that requires you to wash your feet, it's about cleanliness.
Right.
It's not about like
compulsively washing them.
It's
in whatever water there is.
Right. You would want clean water. So if anything, they would be calling about the lack of access. I don't like this guy.
That's fair. I don't think Kuze likes him either.
Please kill him, Kuze. I know you got it in you.
Fuck, dude. You really want to call Kuze a pussy?
Yeah. I meant to kill you.
Goodness.
God, I love Kuze. He's sexy. But like in that scary way.
So is what's his name?
You know
The
what
guy
I
I
mean?
keep saying looks like my uncle. Kuze looks like my grandma, but I for sure have an uncle that looks like the other guy.
What other guy?
The guy in the purple suit?
Was that the motorcycle guy?
No, Kuze's the motorcycle guy. That's
so.
my grandma.
Shit. Thank you, Kuze.
Yeah, he's not gonna be much good to you if he can't remember what the fuck his sister is.
Or like what 3 is.
Right.
Like that was a really intense hit.
Yeah, like right to the dome piece.
And like right on the important like the temple.
The temple. Like he's in a bad way.
He didn't
Dude needs a cleric.
He needs a face mask. He couldn't even do him the decency of like hitting his jaw. Like he can come back from a broken jaw. He's sweet Yakuza.
Yeah, Kuze, I've whooped your ass like 3 times. He looked like he cried a little there.
He really I'm getting too old for this shit.
He just hits me when I have my glasses on.
Philip.
Fuck.
Wrecked my motorbike. Yeah, Kuze's cute though. Like if your friend had a really hot grandpa. You know that one friend.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my friend Frank Gilferson.
Get over it.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you know, your friend with the gilf.
I said it specifically because I knew you'd be like, no one can relate to that, Marie.
You big freak.
To my credit, I've never met a hot grandpa. But they're out there, I know it. I've just not met one. What?
But I just haven't met you yet.
That's exactly how I feel about GILFs.
Yeah, I mean, they're for sure real.
Yeah, it's just they don't live in the South.
That's fair. People
I'm really
dry up
sure.
like raisins over here.
I'm really sure they don't live in the South. It's potentially that some of them live in Texas.
There you go.
Just because we got some, racial diversity there.
God, that's such a brutal move that I've picked up.
For everyone.
Speaking of, can I just like
when you go to this menu, Kiryu just kind of like stands up in the middle of the fight, like,
I'm gonna learn something today.
yeah. I think I want to learn a new word.
Army counter. I'm never gonna remember to use that. Sure, I guess I'll boost my maximum health. I can only do 1 upgrade, so fuck it. Damn, Kuze. You better wait till this shit's 2-on-1, man. It's gonna be over for you. First, I'm gonna put Miyazaki into the ground. That's what you get for Studio Ghibli. I'm kidding, I like Ghibli movies.
I hope so. Otherwise, I don't know who I've married. And we need to have a discussion. Preferably with a lawyer present.
No.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If you were just all of a sudden one day like, I don't like Studio Ghibli. Or I don't like Studio Leica.
That's fair. I mean, both of those are very, like, important studios to animation, I think.
You're telling me you don't like the box trolls.
I do like that.
I'd have to leave you over that.
Wow.
If you admitted one day, like, yeah, I hate the box trolls.
I only put up with your stint obsession with it because you were putting out.
I'd be so mad at you.
That's fair.
I'd definitely at least leave you for the night. Like, I cannot sleep in the same house with him. And I'd go to your parents' house, and they'd ask me what's wrong, and I'd have to explain this thing that makes no sense.
He doesn't like the box trolls. And they're just like, what? What are you talking about?
I'd have to get gross, and I'm like, he told me he only liked this movie. I like because I was putting out.
It's in your home.
You walked in on it.
I don't like to think about that day. But I don't think we were watching box trolls.
We weren't watching much of anything.
Fair.
You guys, Sushi's father walked in on us. And this boy just about threw me off the bed.
I panicked.
He was with a quickness, like, I am not touching her.
Guys, I grew up in a house where you were not allowed to lock doors. After that day, I was suddenly allowed to lock doors. So you know what? It worked out.
And, you know the worst part? He didn't protect me at all. You threw me towards your father.
Listen, he wouldn't have been able to see you if you'd been off the bed on that side. Not very well, anyway.
I know, but you didn't, like, throw me behind you or anything.
Oh, God, dude. Your feet are a mess. Your head's mashed potatoes.
What is chicken?
Oh, God. He's gonna... Oh, okay. Never mind. He was finishing a statement. I thought he was going to start speaking in riddles.
You have nothing.
You have nothing. Cosmos is endless.
Noodles.
He's just like, how do you know that?
No, he's gonna die. His sister's about to walk in on a dead body. Yeah. You're like, dude, I know how my noggin's feeling right now. My eye is pink.
You don't understand, man.
I can't be good.
I've swallowed so much blood, and it's running down from my brain.
I'm pooping blood, I think. Mm. Do you think he would have died anyway, or was it the hit to the head?
I think it was the hit to the head. I mean, like, he was in a bad way, but, like... Yeah.
He was still, like, cracking jokes before that. At least.
He was at the very least, like, speaking in, like, an even tone. Now he's, like, breathing out each word. Don't shake him. That's not good for the brain.
That's like, maybe has the same theory I have about computers. Like, if I shake it good enough, maybe it'll go back to how it was, right?
You know what? Now I'm very glad that you feel intimidated by my computer and don't touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I do with my work computer. Like the laptop. Like the MacBook. Like, it's not going to do anything to shake it. But every time it doesn't work, I'm just like... But it's a self-fulfilling thing, because every time I shake it, I've spent enough time shaking it that it's, like, loaded. So my brain feels like shaking it is working.
Yeah. It's that false positive reinforcement.
Oh. Goose.
Man, you should have just pretended you were down. He's about to fuck you in the mouth.
Curious, like at this point, they fucking have it.
Is it Sagawa?
Has to be. That man looks like a traitor. God, my hair feels really good when you get this. Do it.
It's good stuff. You feel like a cat. Like there's definitely a wrong way to pet you, but it still feels nice.
I also know it's the wrong way.
Yeah.
But it feels nice, so I guess I don't mind.
Guys, my wife was the centerpiece of a fight between two lesbians at work to figure out
Quote unquote fight.
argument.
A
I guess.
conversation.
Yeah. To see who would have the privilege of asking her out first. And my wife, upon learning this, felt she had to intervene and be like, "Guys, I'm married." To which one of them responded, "How married?"
The funny thing is, the one that asked how married was like the one I would probably definitely bang if I was single.
There you go.
Cute. Kind of mean.
You're a nasty little bottom. Or messy little bottom? Is that what we said? Yeah.
I guess both works.
There you go. She's been getting a lot of attention since she's shaved her head. Suffice to say. God, were we seriously right next to the empty lot?
I think, yeah.
Fuck.
I think that most people secretly like women with no hair more than they think that they do.
That's fair.
Because I really have gotten more attention with a buzzed head than I really ever have. Oh.
Yeah.
He's dead. Oh, and she's fucking blind.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Me too! Ugh. She's probably so wet. Yeah, you know, she definitely felt something slimy and was like, huh?
Uh-oh. That's a naked man.
He's naked.
Is this a weird prank? Are y'all making me touch dicks? Because that's not cool. You don't do that to blind people.
Am I touching eels right now?
Oh, no.
Is this slugs?
Oh, Makoto. You're having the worst month.
I can't see this. This is too hard to watch. It's gonna make me feel sad.
First Lee, now her long-lost brother.
And Lee, you know, was her husband. They were definitely fucking. Come on.
I feel like
They at
Lee's
least
so
kissed
respectful
once.
that like he would never initiate.
They at least kissed once.
I'll concede that.
They seemed like bonded. Either that or both of them were like in this awkward stage where they were each like, man, I really like this other person, but I'm very respectful, so I'm not going to say anything or do anything.
It's very possible.
Then Lee had to go and die because video games hate me.